This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the country, the eastern two-thirds, and I want to call attention to what we have as a sharp trough at 500 hectopascals. The thicknesses show this very nicely, the heights, and a surface area of low pressure has been producing some snow that's now moved in some parts of the plains. A lot of jet stream energy is surrounding the base of this trough, and it's going to spin up an area of low pressure, which will then track into the St. Lawrence River Valley, and this will tighten up the pressure gradient as this weather system deepens and the storm begins to pull across, bringing a strong cold front, a lot of rain and moisture gathering up out ahead of it, and about 1 to 3 inches of total rainfall, and potential for some uprooting as strong winds on the backside of this departing area of low pressure swings on by. Let's take a look at some of the computer modeling quickly. Okay, we're going to start with the European model. This is starting here at midnight. If I can get it to run. Here we go. This is gusts centered on the state of Vermont. And this is valid at about 6 o'clock in the morning. That would be 8 o'clock in the morning. So starting to see just wind gusts get above about 40 miles per hour in that lighter green there. But the main gusts during the morning hours tomorrow, nothing to worry about. They flare up and down mostly across the southern counties, mostly the western slopes of the Green Mountains. Up until tomorrow evening, the things begin to pick up. These winds are generally out of the south. They kind of spread north up the chain during the evening hours. You can see that some of that occupies even the lower elevation. So we got a gust as early as tomorrow evening. This is going to be also in conjunction with some heavier rain working into the region. This is valid about midnight on Thursday night, Friday morning. And then here comes another swing of winds. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. This is also in conjunction with the frontal system beginning to move on through. Then the winds kind of calm on down, but they flare up in some parts here and there, mostly in the higher elevations. The winds fall off just a little bit, and then they return on the backside of this area of departing low pressure, and you can see just how strong these winds are. The winds finally do fall off as we get later in the day on Friday. For the HRF model, you can see that we're looking at the maximum wind speeds at 850 hectopascals. And so these winds kind of cruise across parts of southern Vermont, kind of in different waves. Here comes another wave, and you can see the stronger winds across mainly the southern and eastern part of the state. Again, this is a different model. This is what develops tomorrow evening. This continues. Then we have a little bit of a lull that kind of works on in, and then the southwesterly winds that have much better mixing. And this is up only through about 8 o'clock on Friday morning. Those winds are going to be after 8 o'clock. And you can see we got 50, 60 mile per hour low-level jet that's going to be swinging in around this area of low pressure as it tracks to the northeast along the St. Lawrence River Valley. And looking at the Velco Wharf, this is valid about 5:20 in the morning, Thursday morning, starting out tomorrow morning. And keep your eyes on Bennington County, the lower southwest corner of the state, and see the winds gust approach thresholds in some of the higher elevations, and then kind of spread up the mountain range. But the main event really doesn't arrive until the evening, and you'll see this here. This is about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. Here we go. We're starting to spread up these stronger winds now, and they come in kind of flare-ups moving in from the southwest to northeast. Here comes another flare-up, exits, we lull out, another flare-up, exits, lulls out, keeps up higher elevations. But the main event, as you can obviously see, as we're getting into the mid to late morning hours on Friday, is really these southwesterlies that really get down to the surface of the valleys, and they don't stay up high. So I think this is when the damage is going to be done, unfortunately, as it looks right now on Friday. If this stays like this, I think we're going to see a pretty good event here for winds. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.